Okay, good day everyone. This is day 2 for SCF1 or so philosophical and socio-anthropological foundations of physical education. So we will be tackling today physical education in Greece. I am still your instructor, Andrew Bergante Cabrera. You don't have a choice actually. So I'll start. Greek education. Greek education is characterized by creative activity and logical thinking. The Greeks gave us culture and enlightenment. They also became the first greatest sportsmen. So, ang creativity and logical thinking will be tackled more. So, let's proceed. Dito. Spartan education. There is two states sa Greece na masyadong sikat in terms of physical education, namely Sparta and Athens. The state is Sparta and Athens, but the people living in Sparta are called Spartans. In Athens, Athenians. So, Spartan education. Spartan education focused on military training. Requires Spartans to be strong and hardly physically fit and full of valor or kagitingan. So, as I have learned before, ang sa Sparta, they focused more on military training. They make use of PE yeah, to build their body to adjust on the needs of military. So they do exercise, they do gymnastics, Olympics, lots of trainings concerning the needs of their military force. So pag military training, Spartans agad ang naiisip ko. So yun from the movie 300, diba, sa Spartans. You get the concept. Now, the Spartan training, the concept of Spartan training, here it is. The mother reared the newborn until 7 years of age. So, magsistay and aalagaan siya ng mother niya until 7 years old siya. Now, 7 to 8 years old, the child lives in barracks type of school. This, kung saan magsa-start na yung training niya. And then, this training is called paidonumus. Nakulangan lang yan. That is called paidonumus. So, yung school nila, barracks type, and then yung training sa school, called paidonomus. On age 20, they paid allegiance to the state and exposed to military camps for actual combat training. So, para makakaroon na sila ng internship, pero connected sila sa kanilang state. At 30, dito pa sila makakaroon na karapatan na mag-marry, and then dito din sila magiging full-fledged citizen. So, ibig sabihin, para maging full-fledged citizen ka, kailangan mo muna mag-undergo ng training. Parang sa concept ng Koreans. Ganun, di ba? All of their citizens, even artists and idols, are need nila na mag-undergo ng military training. So, yun nga. So, Athenian training. And Athens is the first state in the history that allowed full development of man's capacities. Bakit? I will talk about it later. Education here in Athens is family prerogative that aimed to produce men and women who would be charming in person and graceful in manners. Palaestra or public gymnasium. There are also books I've read na public gymnasium or gymnasium itself is named gymnasia or gymnasia. And physical training is done here through the Paido tribe or the instructor. So, sa Athens kasi, they do trainings para para ma-build yung katawan nila, but they do care more about their intellect more than their body. Kasi 'di ba, the polsci or the political science, actually dito siya nag-originate sa Greece. And then there are evidences na They're mainly tawag ito, connected sa Athens. So let's proceed. Sa Athens, the difference between boys and girls. Sa boys, they gained knowledge of the country's laws and customs, attended theaters and courts, and listened to discussions during banquets, and participated in religious rituals. So halos wala kang nabasa dito or mababasa na related sa physical activity like kailangan nila mag-serve sa military unlike the Spartans. So dito, concerned nila also yung women or your girls. So the girls are trained by their mothers concerning domestic issues, yung mga issues na pangbahay or yung panglugar, yung kung saan yung lugar nila. Rearing healthy children and other household matters. So for me, before the training is yung teaching, yung learning and education na galing sa schools and public gymnasiums o yung palestra or the gymnasia, pang boys lang siya. Wala sa girls, parang dapat sa bahay lang talaga siya, dapat family-oriented yung learnings niya. So, parang ganun. Parang the girls are domestically uh, teached, and then the boys, they have the freedom. So, parang dito, parang nakakaroon ng, for me, discrimination. So, anyway, without the S. Anyway, wala na din naman yan ngayon because we have the gender equality naman. So, let's proceed. So, Athens, they believe that the mind and the body have intimate connection that should be given due attention and consideration, stressing individual excellence and a rounded development of mind and body. So, dito it is stated and emphasized the importance of intellectual and body. So, they are actually giving, I forgot the term for that, the balance. Yun. The balance between body and mind. So, yun. So, now, for your activity. Research on the Greek philosophers, teachers, and medical men who contributed to the worth of physical education. We have Herodotus, Galen, Hippocrates, Socrates, Plato, or some says Plato, Aristotle, and some says Aristotle, and Xenophon, and their contribution and how they introduce their contribution in relation to physical education. Yellow paper pa din. So, your questions will be entertained during our video conference, and if I have said something wrong or if I had have if I have explained wrong here, you can also raise your concern there. Remember, correct me if I'm wrong, but accept to be corrected if you're wrong. So that's it. That's the end of the lesson. That's the end of the class. Goodbye.